Cheers. Hello and welcome to Sound Smart News. This is Hina Jha filling in for Gopal Gulati, who is busy covering violent protests on the inclusion of La Storia in Kesaria. Today we'll be talking about the subject they should have taught us in school instead of theory. Taxes. Okay, no need to leave straight away. We know people like talking about this just as much as Indian parents like talking about mental health.
आप कुछ भी बोलो ये नहीं सुनने वाला.
There are two types of taxes in India, direct and indirect. जैसे are you cheating on me is direct and तुम्हारे फोन पे ये ऑफिस टू कौन है और इसमें 3 बजे रात को कौन कॉल कर रहा है is indirect.
मेरे साथ अन्याय हुआ है, मेरे साथ अन्याय हुआ है और मैं अब किसी के साथ अन्याय नहीं होने दूंगा.
Anyway, coming back to the point, direct taxes are what you pay to the government, like income tax. कहीं जो तुम पापा को बेचते हो, this tax is imposed directly on you. And indirect taxes, which you pay indirectly to the government, these are levied on goods and services, like service tax. तुम्हारे हर ड्रग बिल का 28% GST सरकार को जाता है. टिंडर डेट के बिल्स उठा के देख लो, so you paid to the restaurant owner and they paid forward to the government. In India, indirect taxes are levied both by the central and the state government. मतलब सब तुम्हारी मानने में लगे हो. Okay. Before we can even understand and appreciate GST, first let's remember the toxic ex-girlfriend, जिसको आज भी तुम Instagram पे stalk करते हो. Here are a few taxes levied by the central government. Excise duty levied on goods manufactured in the country, like tonicum. Service tax levied on services like अपने बेस्ट फ्रेंड को ब्रेकअप की बात संभालना. सारांश बस अब मैं और नहीं सुन सकती. CST on goods sold from one state to another. नहीं, हम स्टेशन की बात नहीं कर रहे. Custom duty on exports and imports, जैसे कि वेस्टर्न सभ्यता. Now let's come to the indirect taxes levied by the state. The first one is VAT or value added tax on sale within the state. क्योंकि why not? अगर मानना है तो अच्छे से मान लो, है ना? Entertainment tax, which is levied on entertainment stuff like movies and plays. मतलब कि जब तुम भूलभुलैया 2 देखने गए थे, हाँ मुझे पता है कि तुम देखने गए थे. उस टाइम तुमने सिर्फ टिकट के पैसे नहीं भरे पर एंटरटेनमेंट टैक्स भी भरा. तो बताओ कि कौन चुके?
चूतिया बनाया तुमको.
Luxury tax, which is levied on luxury hotel rooms and other luxury products. तो इसीलिए हमेशा OYO ही चूज करें. नहीं, अभी तक ग्रैंडली फाइनल नहीं. Octroi और entry tax when goods enter the state. ये बिल्कुल मेरे रामपुर वाले फूफा जैसे चल रहे. Okay. Now that you have a basic understanding, let's go to GST. GST is an indirect tax. As the name suggests, it is levied on goods and services, meant to replace the majority of the indirect taxes levied by the state and the central government. है ना?
प्रॉब्लम क्या है? If life gives you lemon, प्रॉब्लम क्या है भाई? An apple a day. प्रॉब्लम क्या है? To be or not to be. वही तो प्रॉब्लम है.
Like all the terrifyingly wonderful things in your life, इसके भी 2 types हैं. Like fuckboy and boyfriend material. Anyway, central GST or CGST, which replace the indirect central taxes, and SGST or state GST to replace the old indirect state taxes. Last time मैं टेंडर बिल रखा हूँ, उसको उठा के देखो, क्लियर हो जाएगा.
समझ रहे हो? समझ रहे हो आप? समझ रहे हो ना?
So what was the reason for this? Not like you care, but देख लो फिर भी काम आ जाएगा कहीं ना कहीं, है ना? Advantages of GST. हाँ, सच में GST के advantages हैं. It will replace all the major indirect taxes.
चिंकी, तू बहुत चेंज हो गई रे.
It will remove cascading effect. नहीं, Instagram caption वाली cascading नहीं. No dresses or waterfalls, just tax on tax. Basically, let's say तुम्हारा कोई सामान 100 रुपए का है. उस पे भी excise duty is 12 रुपए. जब वो तुम्हारे पास वाले बाया की दुकान में आता है, you are charged a VAT of 14 rupees. In this, 12.5 rupees is for the goods and 1.5 is tax on the excise duty. बोला था सब तुम्हारी लेने में लगे हुए.
कंफ्यूजन ही कंफ्यूजन है, सॉल्यूशन कुछ पता नहीं.
It reduces काला धन. just like everything else by the government these days. ये नहीं चाहिए. Anyway, because GST leaves a paper trail. If you want to file returns, you need proof of GST payment and you need your PAN and Aadhaar. But we know कि जहाँ चाहे वहाँ राह. चोरी करने वाले तो हमेशा चोरी करते. You know who you are. It creates one India and one market by providing a seamless flow of goods across the nation. Okay, are you still here?
नहीं.
Great. अब बात करते हैं स्लैब्स की, क्योंकि कंफ्यूजन क्रिएट करना अकाउंट्स वालों की और गवर्नमेंट की हॉबी है. There are 4 slabs of GST ranging from 5% to 28%. 5%, 12%, 18% and 28%. The essential items, Google कर लो, कितना टाइम है मेरे पास, are taxed at 0%. Commonly used items जैसे coffee, bread, Ayurvedic medicines, Baba Ramdev Jai, are at 5%. 12% and 18% are the standard rates of GST. सारे तुम्हारी बूझी चीजें इसी दर्जे पे कभी भी आ सकती है. From fake माँ के हाथ का अचार to mozzarella and washing machine to water parks. वही जहाँ you pay money to swim in other people's susu. Finally, you have the फट के हाथ में आ जाएगी वाला 28%, which is levied on luxury goods, such as sunscreen to legal gambling. Because ये दोनों चीजें basically same ही तो है according to the government.
हाँ ये कर लो पहले.
And now it's time to bitch and moan about GST like all foofies at an Indian wedding. छोटे businesses की basically माँ की आँख होगी. Okay, because excise duty was only levied on businesses exceeding a turnover of 1.5 crores. Under GST, that number has been reduced to 20 lakh. Secondly, the cost of operations is higher. Like when I went from state board to ICSE board, I realized that there is something that is known as extra activities fees. मतलब कुछ भी चल रहा है. हर साल वैसे भी आप सिर्फ नेहरू प्लानिटोरियम या वाटर किंगडम ही जाते हैं. Anyway, the third point is being non-compliant can attract penalties. Finally, adopting a completely online taxation system is difficult. यानी कि Google पे Facebook.com टाइप करने वाली जनरेशन के साथ एक घोर अत्याचार हो. Please, family with me. There is no way to cover a monster topic like GST in 10 minutes, especially since it is so dynamic. जैसे recently government has decided to increase GST on paneer from 0% to 5%. तो basically vegetarian दोस्तों का vegan होने का टाइम आ गया. But थोड़ा तुम्हारा भी कर्तव्य बनता है ना Google करने का, है ना? कभी तो Instagram रील्स को छोड़ के कुछ और देखो. GST 2017 में आया. हम आपको इसके बारे में अभी क्यों बता रहे हैं? Because हमें पता है कि आपको इसके बारे में कुछ नहीं पता है. But most importantly, recently some new GST reforms have come into play. Now let's give you TikTok size updates about the new GST changes. I promise it's only going to be the interesting ones. GST rates keep being changed. See, when politicians come out and say we'll give you this subsidy, that subsidy, and we'll assure that there is one girlfriend for a single man, just or something like that, where does all that money come from? The government has to take it from the treasury. Now with the election season approaching, states all over have promised far more than their bank balance can allow. बिल्कुल जैसे आपने catfish किया था अपने last year. So they need to start increasing the bank balance. So how do you do this?
चल बे पैसा निकाल.
So let's see where we'll pay more going forward. Previously exempt items such as pre-packaged foods जैसे चावल, आटा, दही, लस्सी, सूजी, छाछ वगैरह are all now going to be under the 5% slab. Also, hotel rooms under the tariff of ₹1,000 per night and non-ICU hospital rooms exceeding ₹5,000 per night are also now under the same bracket. They were all previously exempt as well. मतलब आप ओयो भी नहीं जा सकता था. Anyway, आज की ताजा बुरी खबर. If any of you bet that you'll finally be able to claim 28% GST input on their G11 billings, I got bad news for you, son. GST on casinos, gambling and online games has still been deferred and the cess is still in place. Comments में बताओ किस का करा. Finally, in a move that would really make a difference to everyday people, check bouncing, which was until now exempt, will now be charged at 18%. I know you think you're not affected क्योंकि तुम तो सब कुछ पापा को करने बोलोगे. But yes you are. Every EMI for every loan you have ever taken, every check given by every company to any vendor, everything is covered. If your EMI bounces even once on top of whatever fine the bank levies on you, the government will also take 18%. अब iPhone के लिए एक ही नहीं दोनों किडनियों को बेचना जरूरी हो गया. And to top it all off, if you remember, the government had made you swear and pinky promise that by 1st July 2022, your PAN and Aadhaar will be linked. They have now said, "Chalo, 500 nikalo," and given you until 31st March 2023 to link, but you still have to pay a fine of 500 rupees. Because let's face it, not because the government is over procrastination. Finally, as you all know, crypto trading with 30% GST was implemented last year. This year, although, they have planned to fuck with crypto even more. क्यों? Because चूल मची है यार सालों को. By adding GST on crypto assets. तो luckily good vibes की वजह से it has been deferred now. जैसा कि आप हमें एक हफ्ते फॉलो करके जान चुके हैं, all the information that you just saw in the video right now has been fact checked and thoroughly researched by me, Niyama Shah, and Sana.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And please follow us on our Instagram handles as well. They will be right here.
And use this information to sound smart in other places, मतलब funeral or party or relevancy questions के example तो हम भेज हैं, but you can come up with those creative scenarios as well.
And if you send us love letters on Instagram, we will reply to all of them.
I don't know, I need to stop saying that.
We will work somewhere.
See you guys next week.